everybody, my name is April and this is Thrifty Nerdy Mom. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So glad to see everyone. And just like the thumbnail says, we're going to be talking about 2022 goals. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus the last couple of weeks. To kind of explain that a little bit, after Christmas, it was just kind of Christmas time busy, and then for New Year's I had a few days off, so I decided to get my COVID booster. And because I do have RA, I got a full dose instead of a half dose like most people, and it took me down. The first 2 doses I didn't really feel much. This third one took me out for a few days, so I've just been kind of recouping from that, and then just getting back in the swing of things with Emma. She went back to school for like the first week, and then there was a snow day, and it's just been kind of chaos. So I took just a couple weeks to kind of like recenter and rethink, and to also think about what I want to do for 2022. I have some personal goals. I have some YouTube goals, and we'll talk about all that. I'm gonna be real with you. I did clickbait you a little bit with the thumbnail saying babies. Just to get it out there, I'm not planning on having any babies. I don't think I can have any more babies. My RMA meds, one of them, like, it's very, like, I get asked at the pharmacy all the time, make sure you're not pregnant, make sure you're not trying to get pregnant, you will not be able to carry a baby. So there are no more babies in this household for us. Emma's the one and only. She's pretty happy with being the one and only, which is fine with me too, because I'm happy with her being my one and only. So sadly, no more babies, but also I'm okay with it. But I did clickbait a little bit there. Just trying to get the views, you know. But we'll go ahead and start talking personal goals, because I keep saying goals weird, and I'm sorry. But personal goals. First one, lose weight. Be a little bit healthier. Last year I went on a gluten-free diet. I did drop like 4 pounds and some bloating, but it just wasn't working out for me. It's really expensive to go gluten-free when you have 2 other people in your household that still eat gluten, wheat, stuff like that. So it's hard. So I decided to go back on to gluten. I'm not allergic to it. It just like helps my joints when I don't eat it. But my plan is just to like take it back. Don't eat as much. You know, just try not to eat as much. But I'm not going to be as obsessed with making sure it's gluten-free, because that is so expensive, guys. Gluten-free diet is just crazy expensive, and it's a thing. If I had to, I would, but it's not necessarily a necessity, so I've got to think about my family's kind of budget and stuff like that along with it. But my plan with losing weight, I want to lose another 60 to 80 pounds. I've been kind of like, I lost a lot of weight. Before my divorce, I was 335. I am not comfortable with saying where I'm at right now, but it's significantly less, and I am happy, but I've been stuck at this weight for like 2 to 3 years. What has been making it harder is I have RA, and up until a couple months ago, I've been like, it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. There for a couple years, it was really hard to walk without being in extreme pain. When we went to Disney last year, I was on a heavy flow of steroids and just trying to like keep off steroid weight, and it's just been the same. I'm not so much on steroids as much anymore unless I'm in a flare, but it's hard. It is so hard. Luckily, I'm able to walk and be more active. I can stand on my tippy toes again without being in excruciating pain. So it's nice. It's nice. And it's not something I necessarily talk about on here, but it's something seriously that I deal with in my everyday life. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And just, I'm glad I'm finally on a medication that is allowing me to be more active and try to lose weight. But steroids don't help, guys. Just saying. I'm just like, sometimes I'm just trying to fight the non-steroid weight gain. But hopefully I'm able to stay off steroids with the medicine I'm on, and I can just progress on losing weight. And that is another reason why I really want to lose weight and be healthier, is just being as heavy as I am makes it harder. Because it's hard on my joints and stuff like that. So, I just need to be healthier for me, healthier for my family, stuff like that. You see me looking off to the side, I actually have a notebook because I wrote notes. The next goal, personally, and this will be filtering into the YouTube thing, spend less money. I have a little bit of a shopping addiction. I do it in a way that I'm not like just spending bukus of money, but Dollar Tree and Goodwill is taking me down a little bit. And I just need to like focus on what I'm spending. Make sure that I need it and not spend so much. Am I still going to go Dollar Tree? Yes. Am I still going to go to Goodwill? To thrift stores? Yes. I love those things. You can get such great things on a budget. I've been doing it for a while. You guys have been seeing it. But I do tend to spend a little bit too much there, and I just need to reel that back, and you will see that on my channel, especially Dollar Tree and with thrift stores, hauls and stuff like that, and I will get into that more when we talk about the YouTube side of things. But it's just be more focused, stick to a list type of thing. Don't buy things I don't necessarily need if I don't have an idea for it and where I'm going to put it. When I'm buying it, I'm not going to get it. You know what I mean? If I don't see myself wearing that like fairly soon, I don't need it. And that's the same thing with Dollar Tree things. I'm not just going to buy a bunch of seasonal things anymore, thinking I'm going to decorate with it. I'm going to purposely buy things that I know I can use. So, we'll get into that. And the next thing kind of goes along with me spending too much last year, and that's decluttering. Whether it be toys, whether it be clothing, whether it be craft supplies. I need to get some of these craft supplies out. I need to declutter. I'm thinking I might take you guys along with me while I declutter, or it might just be something I do on a random weekend and I don't film it type of thing. But I'm going to try at least twice a month to go around and pick out things that we don't use, that we don't need, stuff like that, and get rid of it. I have been doing that with Emma's toys. I've actually been taking them to work. My kids really enjoy them. Some of her plush, I'm about to take some of her action figures and Barbies. I know they'll love that. She's not really into like them as much, so I'm giving, it's kind of like Toy Story 4. I work in the pre-K class. It's like the nice class that like Woody and them thought they would go to and be played with, and then they went to the toddler room. It's for, I work in Toy Story 4, guys. That movie really messed with me when I watched it, because I work, not Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3. But I work in Toy Story 3. Kind of off subject, but yeah. The next thing that is personal, and it will filter into the YouTube, is schedule and routine. I need to have a schedule in like what time I want to work out every night, just to keep me like going and like, hey, it's time to work out. You need to go work out. My meal plans. I'm planning on, and I'll tell you this in a minute. Doing a lot of meal plans. I do meal plans anyways, but I want to stick with them more, and I want to film them more. That way you guys can see how I budget out things and DIYs. Have a routine for DIYs. Have certain days where I work on ears. Have certain days that I work on DIYs for the channel and stuff like that. That way I'm not just throwing things out, and maybe I can just focus on things a little bit more. Try to get focused, try to get routine. Definitely need that workout routine. So that kind of, some of these filter into the YouTube goals, and we will start talking about the YouTube goals. I wrote this down specifically. Like right there, you see it? Thrifty, nerdy mom. So my YouTube goal for this year is to highlight those three things: thrifty, nerdy, and mom. Thrifty as in thrift store, as in saving money on, is in budgeting. Nerdy as in like all the Disney things, all the Marvel things, stuff like that. Highlighting those things with you, which I have been doing. And mom, I'm kind of borrowing this from my friend Megan at the Pumpkin Queens, which shout out to her. She's lost like 50 pounds and looks amazing. I'll link them up above. She's amazing. Her and Juliet are amazing. They're kind of goals for us because it's a mother and daughter team, even though they do have a brother slash son and everything, which is Emma's age. So we kind of love seeing him every now and then. But she has Mom Mondays, and I kind of want to borrow that from her. I want to do Mom Mondays, where I talk about my grocery hauls, my meal plans, talk about what I'm doing, like do occasional mom vlogs, talk about like just basic mom things, especially highlighting on working moms. And I say that, I'm not saying anything against stay-at-home moms. You guys are great too, but there's not as many like working moms like highlighted on YouTube. You don't see as many working mom routines. You see a lot of stay-at-mom routines. And working and having a kid and doing YouTube and stuff like that, it's a lot. And I want to highlight that and just kind of show that side. That way people are going, hey, you know, it's okay not to get everything done, but this is how we're going to try to get some stuff done, and this is how we're going to budget and focus and stuff like that. So I really want to show the working mom side of my life, just to kind of encourage other working moms. So last year I really tried to stick with Dollar Tree Tuesdays. I will be sticking them, like pushing them back to Thursdays. And the reason why I originally did Dollar Tree Tuesdays is because Tuesday was the best time to go to Dollar Tree, find the best items. And that's why I started doing Dollar Tree Tuesday. It kind of inspired you to like go out and go find things after you watch my haul on Tuesday, because Tuesday and Wednesday was the best. Now, not so much. It's their trucks are coming in on Tuesday. They're not putting out new items until Thursday. So just to kind of unbunch things, that way I'm not doing a Monday and Tuesday. And then also because better things are coming Thursday and Fridays, I'm moving Dollar Tree videos back to Thursdays. And I mentioned about the whole Dollar Tree thing about not spending as much. I may not do as many hauls. Or when I do decide to do a haul, they're going to be smaller hauls. They're not going to be as big as they were, because I'm not going to pick up as much. There will be times where I do have a bigger haul, and a lot of times those will be like necessity hauls, things that I need around the house, which will either be shown as like a necessity haul, or you will see those items later as like an empties haul. Just me showing you what I picked up from Dollar Tree that I actually use around my house. So, that's a way I plan on doing Dollar Tree content without buying as much Dollar Tree. Also, just talk about like $1.25. That's like the big thing right now. Dollar Tree is going up to $1.25. Let's talk about like the food items. That's what a lot of people are worried about, moving from $1 to $1.25. Let's talk about the food items that you should still pick up from Dollar Tree that are $1.25. I actually have one example that I have coming up soon that you guys will see. Other things about Dollar Tree, just crafts and stuff like that, home decor. There's so many ways that you can show Dollar Tree content without having to shop at Dollar Tree all the time. And I plan on kind of putting that into my channel more instead of, you know. And then, I'm going to post one day a weekend, whether it be Saturday or Sunday, and it's going to be like some kind of nerdy content, whether it shows off like a collection, whether it's a DIY, whether it's like a tag, a swap, or something, which I mean swaps and stuff like that kind of go randomly throughout the week, but if it happens to fall on the weekend, I'm just going to post that once a weekend, just to keep me not posting as much and stuff like that. And then I plan on doing like a once a month thrift haul. That will probably be added like on maybe a Tuesday. I'm not sure. but I plan on just doing it once a month. So my schedule for YouTube right now sits like Monday, Thursday, and sometime during the weekend, posting 3 times a week and keeping that way, and doing it like Saturday and Sunday is kind of keeping it flexible. And I kind of jumped from talking about my schedule without saying that's my YouTube goals, my YouTube schedule goals. Like I said, I want to do a schedule and routine. I want to keep one for YouTube as well. So Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays/Sundays, unless it's a swap, it's a collab, stuff like that. Those are going to happen randomly. But also, we're going to do Year of the Year again this year. So far, we are signed up through April, and we are so excited. We have loved doing it all year last year. We are so excited to do it this year again. And that's another thing. I try to change up my wall a little bit. That way you can see certain things that you wouldn't see before. Like there's Bucky wearing some Beauty and the Beast ears. That's the ears I made for Be Our Guest. There's the Thomas Kincaid that Jean Leclerc got us. Just random things. I have like random ears. You only see like this one right here. These were hanging up right here, but all up here are like ears that I've received and a couple that I've made and stuff like that. I'll try to pan up real quick. See? See all the ears? Yeah. So I changed my background a little bit too, and you'll kind of see that. Just kind of keeping it a little bit cleaner back here. Trying to like keep things fresh and new, and I can move like ears and stuff like that along with it. But yeah, that's kind of my goals for the year. That's my goals for YouTube. That's my goal for life. I plan on talking about RA. I started off with RA. I'll end with RA. RA is a big part of my life, so that will filter in here and there. Kind of talk about it, kind of inspire people that have RA, you know, because it's rough. It's a rough thing to kind of deal with, and there's not a whole lot of people always talking about it. And I'm fairly young to have to deal with it. And I've been told that a few times, so. Yeah. And all this being said, a lot of the next upcoming content will probably be a lot doing with our Disney trip. We are going at the beginning of February, so we'll be doing like a lot of pack with me, a lot of announcements. You'll see that announcement soon, stuff like that. You'll see that throughout the next coming up a little bit. So that's going to be kind of filtering in and out, probably even through March. And then we have Marvelous March coming up again this year. I hope to include some friends in with that and not just make it like something for my channel, but include a lot of people. I've made a lot of Marvel friends in the last year, so I'm excited to add Marvel friends onto Marvelous March. So yeah, we definitely have some things planned, and I hope you stick around for it. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel and being here. We're building, we're growing. As much as uploading can be stressful, I love being here. I love reading comments. I love making friends. I love having those moments with Emma when we record. It's there's a special meaning behind that some will never know, and some of you already do. It just, these times mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for coming along with our journey. Thank you so much to continue to watch, and we hope to see you real soon the rest of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.